Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we are going to be playing with the upgraded Final Fantasy Starter Kit decks. Now listen up, this deck was upgraded for paper. Paper and Magic Arena budget decks are different. In paper, you can play rares so long as they are cheap. And on Magic Arena, you have to build with commons and uncommons. So if you're looking for a budget build of this deck for Magic Arena, this is not it, because we added 3 rares here and 3 rares here, and is that all the rares we added? Maybe that's all the rares we added. But the point is, we added 6 rares. We added 6 of them. So this is not a budget deck for Magic Arena. It's a budget deck for paper. Got it? Okay, cool. So that's it. We upgraded it. What did we add? We added chainsaw. We added this card. We added more equipment. If you saw my gameplay video when I played with the raw decks unupgraded, there weren't enough equipment, but now we have 4, 7, 10, 14, 17, 18. This should be a mechanist arsenal. But we have a little more equipment now, so we can, actually play equipment. Cool. Okay, let's play the deck. And also note, guys, that we are going to be playing both decks in this video. We'll start with this one, the Boros equipment deck, and then we'll go to the Dimir deck in a little bit. Okay. Already, this looks 10 times better than where we started. So we'll play this first, we'll play this second. Maybe we'll play this turn 4, I'm not sure. Green, okay. So probably no removal. Yeah, so it's probably this, then White Mage's Staff, then Barrett Wallace. Ooh, that's kind of... is that better? Green, blue. I think I'll take the flyer, to be honest. Take the flyer, attack for 3. Yeah, 5 power on turn 3. I don't think that was even possible with the perfect draw with the previous deck. It probably was. Both of these were in the original deck, so it was definitely possible. I could just play 2 White Mage's Staff and make Adalbert huge. Bonnie Paul. I think this is a starter deck. Now, I'm going to play this. Neither of these can be killed. This has flying. Oh, that has reach. Never mind. So I'll attack with this. And, next turn we play 2 White Mage's Staffs. Level 3 equipment. That's a problem. But we do have flying. How much does this cost? 4? I can move it now. Because I'm not attacking with Barrett now. Or am I? What are we doing? Questions, questions, questions. I think I'm just going to play the 2 equipment. Like so. That makes Adalbert big enough to kill the 6/5. So I think I'm okay doing this. They want to trade. It's kind of okay. Yeah. I'm going to be moving this flying equipment over to Barrett probably. So that's fine. What do you have? You have... that's fine. Yeah, this is not the starter deck because it doesn't have Overlord in it. Unless it changed. Okay, that's scary. So it's just a ramp deck. So we're going to do this here. This here. And then we're just going to attack for 5, and it deals 3, so it deals 8. 3, then 5. Down to 6. My god, this deck feels so much better. We're at 31 life, by the way. Oh my god, what a difference when we actually have equipment to play. Wow, that was so fast too. That's crazy. Yeah, so when I played the unupgraded versions of the decks, I complained a lot. I complained about how bad they were a lot. And my biggest concern for this deck was the lack of equipment in an equipment deck. But you'll notice, actually I only have 1, but we can play this turn. This is one of the cards I'd want out. I don't think it's very good, but it's fine. But, you know, like the curve's better. Exile a card. It's probably Cloud. It's probably this card. I don't think it's very good. I think it's this card. But, I mean, our curve is so much lower. We can actually do stuff. This has flying. So I can play this next turn. And then, not that one, this one. I think this is fine. I'll hit them for 1. Can play this next turn. Virtue makes sense. Tap land. I think that's fine this turn. Play this. Make it 2/2. Attack for 1. So this is potentially the black discard deck. I said in the previous video that our worst matchup is probably I guess we can just discard this. Well, I kind of like the flying. I'm not doing anything next turn, right? I guess I discard this. Okay, I guess I am doing something this turn. Well, we're going to... Does this have haste? It does have haste. Perfect. We're going to play this. I forget what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. Whoops. The point is, the deck's better now. There was no equipment. No equipment. It was a major problem. And we added equipment, and now it's better. Is that fine? It's probably fine. I mean, I don't even need to play anything. This is whenever an opponent casts a spell, they lose 5 life or discard a card. I think I play this. I'll go ahead and lose the 5. Okay, they just quit. Wow. But, oh, I remember what I was saying. Our worst matchup, as I said in the previous video, is Black Control, because we're trying to get these equipment on, and then they kill the creature that the equipment's on, and then it costs mana to get them back. But, that's 2 wins really quick, too. I really wish we had better lands. I guess this is fine. Finally drew this card, the best card in the deck. We're playing a turn behind with these lands, but we went first. So maybe that's fine. It's really frustrating. Okay. So we might lose. But, yeah, I don't know how many people are watching this, but if you're watching this, what's up? Like the video. Do it. I never say that, but I've been trying to say it. I said, I made a video like a month ago saying I'm going to start, oh my god, all the tap lands. I posted a video saying I'm going to start asking people to like the video at the end of every video. And I did it for that video only and then haven't done it since, really. So, whoops. I find it kind of annoying, and it's just not, oh my god, this is great, because we can play this next turn that has haste. This gets bigger. We're hitting them for 6. Down to 14. This is another control deck, though. But yeah, I said I was going to start telling people to like the video, and then I just didn't do it. But you should like the video, guys. Do it. Okay, attack for 6. Down to 14. I find it annoying when people do it, so I don't do it. What is that? I haven't played Standard that much, other than working on these decks. At the beginning of your end step, create a 0/1 Black Wizard. Oh, it's... Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, wow, you get those every turn for a 4-mana 3/4? Well, I'm going to play this. We're going to attack with a 4/3, because if they trade, I would love that. There's no way they're trading. There's no way. Okay, good. So... this will be a 5-mana 7/7 next turn when we can attack with it, because we have this. I should probably cast this, though, to be honest. What else does it do? Then if you control 4 of them, transform it. What does it transform into? A 4/6. If a wizard you control will deal damage to a permanent, it deals double that damage. This card is awesome. I really like these black wizards. They're kind of cool. So, I probably should have spent the turn just killing that. This is, I might be dead. It's a 4/6 now. So, this costs 5 if I don't... well, I'm dead to this thing. So I think I gotta do this. And then probably just offer some trades, because we can just re-equip our equipment, right? Sure, down to 3. Could I have won? No, I couldn't play this and equip. But next turn, if I draw a land, I play this, I equip it to the big thing. So they have a black mage here. One here. Ouch, ouch. I really like these black mage cards, though. I added them to the Dimir deck. They're pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Gets rid of my life link. And I was at a pretty high life total, still at 25. They have a 4/4 now. So it's probably this. How much does this cost to equip? It is 5. So just do this then. And then attack with a 9/9. Can't attack with a 33. They have a 4/4. Yep. But how much does this cost to equip? 4. So I can move this to one of the flyers next turn. Or the trampler. Either's fine. Kefka. What does this card do? Enters or attacks, each player discards a card, so there goes Cloud. Then you draw a card for each card type among cards discarded this way. 8 mana, sacrifice, each opponent sacrifices a permanent, transform it. Turns into a 5/7 whenever an opponent loses life during your turn. You draw that many cards. I see, with the black mages. That's pretty scary, pretty scary. Well, do you have a removal spell, opponent? We're about to find out. They have one card, attack for 10, and this one, they don't have a removal spell. 3-0, guys. 3 games in a row. We are in unranked, of course, but these are casual starter kit decks. I wouldn't recommend these for high level play, of course. But we get a card. Is that a rare? Explosive Getaway. Okay, sure. We got a pack too. Look at us. And a rare wild card. I'd do the really lame content creator thing of being like, hey, look what happens when you upgrade. Okay, whatever. Look, this card is cool. It's expensive though. Alright, we'll play this deck now. So, what's this deck? This is a spell-based self-mill deck. So we want to mill. We have like self-mill and surveil and surveil and is that it? Is that it? That might be it. Okay, so we have lots of like get stuff in the graveyard as well as cheap spells. And then we're trying to kill stuff. We have removal, we have removal, we have removal. And the big payoff is stuff like this Dark Mage guy who gets huge. This can constantly come back from the graveyard. We have Seymour to draw cards. And yeah, we're basically a control deck. Oh, this is also, it mills and it's a big payoff. Becomes a big creature. So why does that look weird? Why are the sides brown? Are they always like that? Hang on. I've never noticed that before. Why am I noticing that now? They are all brown. There's like brown pages on the side of the book for the adventure, and I've only just noticed that now. What the heck? That hasn't always been like that, has it? I'm going crazy. Okay, well either way, Dimir control, self-mill, graveyard payoffs, that's the deck. We gotta lose. I mean, we already went 3-0. Are we gonna go 6-0 or 5-0? I don't know how many games we're gonna play with this. It's a grindy control deck, so the games will be slower. But we have no blue lands actually, so probably unkeepable. Bummer. This is better. Keep. Put the scythe on the bottom. That should be another Dark Mage. I don't like the card very much, but it's fine. Black. Okay. So we need to use this to surveil for lands. Hopefully it doesn't die to a cut down. I'm interested to see how these control decks shape up after standard rotates, because I might need to just trade. Because we're losing cut down and go for the throat, which is like the 2 most played black control spells. Okay, we keep virtue, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think I need to hold up overkill. Well, they can't combo this turn, can they? I don't think so. This is already a 1-1. Tough choices. I'll mill myself. Alright, cool. So we get 1 Somniphage. So this is a 2-mana 2-2. Can you combo? No combo? Nothing? Okay, I think I'm just going to... what am I going to do? I'll mill myself again. Do we hit a creature? I'd like to hit 1 creature. I don't. Is it worth playing this as a 2-mana 2-2? I guess so. It'll get bigger eventually. You have 2 removal spells, right? Might get cut down. Nowhere to run. Okay, that's fine. So, opponent's mana screwed. We're gonna kill their creature. Probably kill it with this just to draw. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, sometimes that happens. That doesn't count. Maybe it does. We're 4-0. But you know. So, starter decks, huh? I do think these decks are pretty cool. I didn't really like them at first. Like they've been doing these starter decks for a while. I didn't do upgrade guides for the Lord of the Rings or the Assassin's Creed ones. What a weird hand, huh? We go first. I want to keep it. I don't think it's very good, but we'll probably lose with this hand. But I didn't think these starter decks were very good. I didn't like them very much. And then I came to the realization that these decks are a blend of 2 failed products that people liked. Some people liked but didn't sell well. Those are the dual decks and the planeswalker decks. They were useful decks that I think were good for the game. But they were just like local game stores would... don't need this. Local game stores would buy them, and then they would just sit on the shelves. They just wouldn't sell. You'd see piles of Planeswalker decks in local game stores, and it feels bad because they would buy them, and then they just sit there, and it's just lost money for them, right? And We don't want our local game stores to lose money. This is just a 4 mana 3/3 right now. I withdrew all the creatures, which is pretty awkward. Surveil. That's fine. Another one. I think I need spells, to be honest. It feels bad though. I'm gonna keep it. It feels really awkward and bad. But let's play a 4 mana 3/3. And we don't have a spell next turn for sure. Well, we could surveil one into the graveyard here. But yeah, Planeswalker decks didn't sell. Dual decks didn't sell very well. They stagnated on the shelves. And this is like, well, what if we take both those things and we combine them into one thing? I can surveil once. Or explore. Another one. I don't want another one. I want a spell. Let's attack for 3. Surveil. Oh my god. Stop giving me all the creatures in the deck. Is this the the weird unranked shuffle algorithm being really, really strange? We're a control deck, but it doesn't feel like it right now. Those are 2/1s, kind of sucks. If I draw a land though, I can play this, wipe them both out. I don't. That's pretty good though. I think it's worth doing this. They have a colorless mana. They can't do anything here. 2 lands. Wow, why are we struggling so hard? Alright, we'll surveil here. Oh my god, I gotta put that in the graveyard. I need spells. Alright, we'll attack for 8. Now we can see what this deck is doing. Ooh, I want that so bad. But if I put it in the graveyard... Yeah, I think I can put it in the graveyard. Because, if I draw a land... because this gets bigger. If we draw a land, pretty good with this. They just block, actually. Take 5 down to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. This doesn't come down for 3 more turns. They could have a board wipe here. This is a blue-white control deck, right? So oh my god, we can't lose. We cannot lose. But as I was saying, Planeswalker decks failed. Dual decks failed. I know people watching this video like them, but you'd see them just never selling on the, at local game stores and stuff. So they combined them into like one product. Now you have 2 decks that you can play against each other like a dual deck. But they're also about the power level of the old Planeswalker decks. So I actually think these are kind of cool, and I actually kind of wish they did it with every set. I wish every set had a dual deck. I mean, that'd be perfect, right? That's everything we want for the old Planeswalker deck video lovers watching this. I don't know how many of you are out there, but if you're watching this and you are a fan of my old Planeswalker deck upgrade guides, that's what these decks are. They're better, actually. I said in a previous video, these are better than the Planeswalker decks. I've been doing the Planeswalker decks and Pioneer series, and those decks are terrible. My god, they're so bad. And these are not perfect. The Boros deck was an equipment deck with like 7 equipment in it or something. So that was bad, but they're still better than the crap we used to get. This card is so good. I'm glad I added another one. This was a Dire City Rat. It was a 2 mana 2/2 on the ground that gave us a treasure, which I'd actually find useful right now. But we do get the surveil. Hopefully they let me attack. They do. So I get the surveil. Looking for a land. Anything not a land goes. That's a land, so that stays. So we have 2 removal spells. We have a Dark Mage, which if we play these 2 removal spells will be a 5/5 with Menace. What is that? When it enters, make a Black Mage. I love these Black Mage decks. They're pretty cool. Alright, we'll attack for 2, see what happens here. Spell, well, no, I don't need it. I need spells in the graveyard, and I need land. So I hit them for 2. I think I can play this turn. It's a 4/4. They might kill it. There might be like a Rakdos control deck with these things. 3 mana 1/3 makes a 0, and I don't think this is very good. But I do like the Black Mage decks. Yeah, that's going to be rotating. Going to be rotating soon. If we draw a land, we have a 5/5 that draws cards. Draws at our upkeep. So I don't know how often we'll draw from it, but it does technically. Alright, that's dead. Sure. So is it better to kill the 0/1? I think so. I don't care about the 1/3. So kill that. We milled Sephiroth, but no lands, which is good. So increases our likelihood to get this down. Patchwork Banner. Are they trying to do tribal mages? Wizards? Yeah, they're both wizards. Oh my god, okay, we'll kill that too, I think. Is it the equipment that does it? The equipment's the one that gives the black wizard effect, right? Yeah. So if I let this live, I'm taking 5. Nah, I can't do this. I gotta just kill this. How much does it cost to re-equip 3? So if they pay 3 to re-equip it, they don't have the mana to... Probably don't have much mana to cast a spell. They'll have 2, right? They can do 3. Then they have the banner here. Wow, that's just kind of cool. Kind of a cool deck. That's kind of a black mage in a way. I will take 2. We don't have board wipes in this deck. So, slight problem. I wish I had 6 mana. I think we gotta do this. They're gonna sacrifice it, potentially. Burst of lightning, okay. So down to 10. I think I'm gonna lose to this. Okay. Both games, we keep drawing these cards, and they're like the worst cards in the deck. Seymour's fine. I don't like this card very much. It's just too expensive. And we see why. We just can't cast it. I think we're dead here, though. Yeah, down to 3. Okay, we finally lost. Do this. And then... I did this in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. I missed out on a damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. So the Dark Mage would have been a 4 mana 9/9 menace. Which is kind of the whole idea of our deck, but we can just concede here. Yeah, we just drew the clunky stuff that's still in the deck. What are we, 4-1 with these decks? No, I went 3, then 2-1. So we're 5-1. I'll play one more because we had one cheap game where someone quit early, but yeah, I mean, the decks seem okay. So yeah, anyway, I like starter kits. I wish we had gotten them for Duskmourn and Ether Drift and Thunder Junction, even though those sets are a bit cringe. Still would have been cool to have them. Turn 2, turn 3 if they have a creature, turn 3 if they don't have a creature. Opponent is playing black-white. They will have a creature. Okay, play this. I was debating this for the equipment deck, but we just need more equipment. I don't need protection, really. So I'd like them to not have another creature, so they can't move this counter. That is perfect. That's because this is not targeted. So we make them sacrifice that, we get our thing back. This is fine with me. Sacrifice that thing. Cool. Give me my thing back. We have 4 mana next turn. We can play this if we want to. Would like to be able to kill that, but I cannot. But I will play this. Deal a damage. I will give this first strike. Take action. They have to block it because that's how it works. Surveil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a 6th land, I guess. They have to block. That's how the card works. So that's pretty good. I don't like this card, but it can be good, right? Like, the problem is we're so light on creatures that it's not always great, but it's okay. Sure. So that's gone. The good news is that we'll get swept up by Sephiroth when we play it. So we're gonna play this. I guess I can equip here this turn just in case they, like, maybe they won't attack or something. Because they don't want me to get this back, right? Because they have their enchantment on it. They don't have a way to lose the life. They can't force themselves to lose the life. They turn that into a 1/4. Do they attack? No. Well, I can block this. Yep, that's fine. Like so. Opt. It's probably worth doing this. It kills this and gets my pixie back. This becomes a 5/5. Attack for 5. Next turn we opt, which triggers the black mage. Enduring Innocence is fine. Deep Cavern Bat gets my opt. So that's annoying. But not the end of the world. Yeah, okay. We'll do this. It's not that exciting, but it works. It's not exciting to kill a Deep Cavern Bats, I mean. But this gets a counter. And now we can attack with these. I should have moved the... I'll keep that. I should have moved the scythe. Forgot to do that. Should have moved it to the pixie. That's fine. So, should I do that now anyway? Feels bad because I messed up. and didn't do that, but I guess... Actually, I want to put it here. I can't block the 1/4 now, but if they spend their mana doing that, I'm okay with it. There are 14. Raise the past. There's nothing we can do, but I'll opt anyway. Make the opponent think I have the chance to find a Spell Pierce. I can't. It's not in my deck. I will take this, though. They're going to get it with the Deep Cavern Bat, but I'll get it back eventually. Eventually. Maybe. We'll see. Tap land. 1 card. With a pretty cool sleeve. This is the board that we want to play a Sephiroth on, but had to play it a bit earlier. Land. Well, that's a bummer. I think I'm going to attack with the Pixie. 2, 4, 5, 6. They can't kill Sephiroth. They want to trade the Deep Cavern Bats for a Pixie. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I will keep that. I'm really good at drawing those this game. Alright, they take it, go to 4. I'm going to move the Scythe here, which stops the land, or at least it blocks the lands. Don't need to play the land. The fact that this has Vigilance is pretty cool. Tap land. Opponent has no cards. Those are 3 2s. Don't care. Make a 1/4. Sure. Interesting. These get bigger. I will block the 1/4 here. They give it indestructible. Fine. We get a counter. Yep. Cool. Okay, so it's probably move this here. We have lethal. So they have to block and then we'll kill the other one. That's awesome. I can't play this though without milling it. That sucks. That's an unfortunate thing. Okay, they double block. That's unexpected. That's fine. So they go to 4. And then we are going to lose this when I cast this. But yeah, they add all their counters there. They think it's cool. Little do they know that I have this. I can also auto-pay for that. I forgot about that was in the graveyard. Or I didn't know it was in the graveyard, more likely. So this is dead. We get another removal spell in our hand there. Opponent is dead on board. They can gain some life, actually. Yep, draw a card. Because they can animate these, attack, deal, what is it? Deal 1, deal 2, gain 2, what is it? Yeah, deal 2, gain 2. So they can go to 5. I will no block. But they're still dead. I have 4 in the air and a spell. Yeah, so. Attack for 4. Surveil, graveyard. And then, yeah, we cast the removal spell and this. And there's all of these drained for 1 with the Black Mage. Alright, well, there we go. Nice. Alright, so that's just a quick look at these upgraded decks. 2 games each. Are they good for, like, top-tier competitive play? No. But I do think these starter decks are just a better foundation for a good deck because, I mean, both of these were built around, like, pretty solid strategies. I mean, equipment is a bit iffy and Dimir Control is, it's Dimir Control, but, yeah, they felt good. They felt better out of the box, even though they were pretty bad still. And upgraded, they're solid. Of course, if you want to play it like Friday Night Magic, well, if only we had Challenger decks, huh? Man, were Challenger decks good. If you're new to this game because you came in with Final Fantasy, so what Wizards of the Coast used to do is they used to take tier 1 competitive decks, the like actual good ones, like Is It Prowess right now, and Domain Overlords, and, you know, like the good competitive tier 1 decks, and they'd make like $100, like $80 to $115-ish budget builds of the deck, and they'd put them in a box, call it a Challenger deck, and sell it for like $30. So you could buy like a $100 version of a tier 1 deck for $30 at your local game store, and you could play it straight out of the box at Friday Night Magic. It was amazing. These aren't as good, but I do think that they're much better than the Planeswalker decks, so I think it's an improvement over that. And yeah, that's what this deck will do, and the Boros equipment deck, Warriors of Light, that's what it's called. That's what these things can do, upgraded. And we spent less than $10 per deck, and if you missed the video, I'll try to remember to link the upgrade guide in the description or on the insulate that you're about to see. So check that out if you're interested. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Hey, like the video. Yeah, do that. Okay, cool.